that was bright. What is up with that? Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing this evening? We are back. It is Saturday night. This beautiful holiday weekend. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everyone had a excellent Thanksgiving. Mine was good. My eyes. Awesome. We're back. Tonight should be an extra special stream, I think, for two reasons. Number one, we are hopefully giving away 4 of the Gundam Breaker Battle Log kits that were recently out, I guess. We just literally received them Tuesday. We haven't actually shipped our pre-orders yet. Oh, my camera's all knocked out of whack up here too. Our pre-orders will be shipping basically immediately following the Black Friday order shipments, so probably early this coming week, because they arrived late enough in the week that we just didn't have time to process everything. And we'll be giving away 4 of those. We'll also be announcing the winners for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for the Mecha Warehouse Presents Repaired contest. Probably a little bit after 9, maybe after that first draw and such. And that will be exciting too. So without further ado, got a couple other things to talk about, and then I'll say hello to everybody in the chat. Number one, if you enjoy these streams, please hit that like button. It helps show this to more people. And I feel like tonight would be a really good night to get more eyeballs on it. 2, we have that Black Friday sale going on right now all weekend long. Thanks 2021 for 15% off. So if you're thinking of making a purchase tonight, use that code, save yourself a whole bunch. And I think we still have those extra discount codes and gift card mix-ins if you hit those thresholds. So check those out. And lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so let's say hello to everybody. Sorry, I got distracted. What's up, Robert Higdon, Varfu, Lawrence Tongue? I got Saturday off to catch the stream. Hope you're all having a good night. I'm having a good night. A little tired from being in the warehouse all day, but that's okay. What's up, Henry Sandoval, Puppet Armory, Easy 8 Boy, Dylan Dull, Lord Tiger, Chad C, Arrow Moose, Searchlight, Varfu. I already said hi to Varfu. Wow, I'm not doing good. Guillermo, what's up? Buster, Itachi, building Shining Gundam HG. Nice. What's up, Victor? Words a word. Finally able to watch another stream. How's everyone doing tonight? What's up, Jason Shapiro? Gunpla Spade, Double I made it on time for once, guys. Welcome, Gunpla Spade. What's up, James Clark? Gam, what's going on? Mega Dan 5, Rivers, RDD End, Rob Rosenkrantz, MWG, Robert Hanifer, Carlos Moreno, Kermy, Rob DeBuilder, Joe Hobby Stuff, who picked up any battle log kits? That's a great question. Should mention too, the Black Friday sale and those pre-orders, they're still listed as pre-orders, but they're basically going to ship first thing this week. So if you place a pre-order with those with that discount code, they will ship pretty darn soon. So Andrew Osborne, Blue Ghost, Aramoose CP, Travis Phipps, Kermie, howdy Nick. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It was good. I hope you did too. Chris Cosme, Andrew Osborne, any leftovers like a day's worth. We went to my parents, and so they ended up with the leftovers, which is good, I think, in a lot of ways. We don't have to deal with weeks worth of leftovers. What's up, Steven? Benitez, what's up? Scott, and 6786 Victor, did this Black Friday sales break any records? It was our 2nd biggest day ever, which I find pretty impressive considering the sale didn't start till 8 p.m. on Friday. So that's a pretty solid 4 hours right there. I'm sure if we started a little bit earlier, we would have broken the record. It was really close. What's up, Jay Punisher? Hope you're well. Mark S, what's going on? Sniper, what's up? Optimist Rhymes. Already got my Black Friday order. Thanks for the speedy shipping. That's awesome. That's kind of crazy. You must have placed it really, really early. What's up, Rodney Lowe? Gojira. RDTN, will you also be doing the prize pools for the 5 to 16 placed people as well? So I am not prepared to do that. I need to draw those numbers. I didn't think to do that ahead of time. We'll be reaching out to those people over the next week or so. We got to go kind of like one by one to pull prizes out and stuff, but we will be doing that shortly. What's up? Two Hands, Melina Hernandez, Farless Barkley, what's up? And I just scrolled, wasn't Oahu, but I moved to Houston, Texas. Am I missing stuff here? Okay, we wonder how the heck did you order yesterday and got it? What's up? Evening, Nick, enjoying the first snow. I guess it's kind of just frightening that we got snow already. What's up, Jason Galloway, Liz Cortez, the Zabgoth, the F1 sub mine wasn't good at all. Already did what? Nick got snow. Send me some of that. We get just a tiny bit, just a coating. What's up, Bing Crosby, Teresa Teen? What's up, Tenacious Dilly? Kyle Dixon, Mark D, Vegeta AV, and Nick. Hi everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Chad Elliott, how cool are those artifact bottles? This is an artifact. I'll be building this. It's the Rick Diaz artifact. Will be the project for the day. Already did Nick Howard this year's Black Friday sales. I guess I just covered that. They were good. Was able to get a good MG during the sale. Nice, Scott. Punisher, something man doing as well as can be. Good, hang in there, man. Connor Klaus stationed out here, Pearl Harbor. Cool. Thank you for your service. Or Tiger Black. Mecha Warehouse was my first stop on Black Friday. Nice. What's up, Orlando? Already placed my order at 8:01 p.m. I would have had it in at 8, but the code wasn't working at first. It's probably your time versus whatever the system time was. What's up, Ori? So Chris ordered myself 30-minute missions kits and a couple of tools. Nice. Nolan Doe, what's up? Deer Hunting, Wisconsin, got a nice 10-pointer for my birthday today. Nice, congrats. I might order in the moment the sale start. Hope I can get lucky on the bonus card. Good luck, Rick. James Clark, hey Nick, how long are birthday codes good for? I think it's 3 months off the top of my head. It's just a little dusting. Yeah, a tiny bit of snow. What's up, Julia Serrano? Robert Hannifer, which artifact do you have sitting there? I may grab mine. This is the Rick Diaz, is the one I got in front of me. And Nick PB, I took my Black Friday money, or else I would have been getting something from y'all. Your loss, I guess. Wish MG Virtue was still on pre-orders. I waited too long. We definitely have more Virtue coming than what we had up for pre-order. We don't really get snow where I am, and if we do, it lasts about 24 hours or less, usually less. Already, I hope you've got a reload of HGs coming in soon. I got 15% coupon code with my Black Friday order, and I'd like to buy some more HG kits. We got a good number in the restock coming for this coming Friday. Sub 131 Madison. Hunter Klaus working on my PG Unicorn while I watch. Nice. Okay, so I think I'm caught up. That took a while. So welcome everybody. Welcome anybody who is new. Change the screen over. So the artifact, we got 3 runners here, really simple instructions. And this will be interesting, I think. Like all the parts are numbered, but not letter numbers or letters. All right, everyone, what's the best Thanksgiving dish on your table? That's a great question. I don't know. I'm partial to well done mashed potatoes. Like not like overcooked as in well done, but like the way my wife makes mashed potatoes with good gravy. It's just awesome. Wife made some killer stuffing. I made delicious 6 cheese baked mac and cheese. Nice. Sub Zinrath. Okay, I should open these bags up. Discord open? I feel like I'm hearing Discord pings. Discord, I do have Discord open here in a tab. I don't think there's a way to just mute the, well, there's probably a way. Maybe that works. Maybe I'll stop hearing notifications that way. It's all about the ham for me and the turkey legs. Traditional boar's head beef hot dogs and Martin's potato buns with ramen. That's very traditional. Restock videos are my favorite. What's up, Foggy? Careful cutting the gates. It may stress other gates and species are so small and close together on runners. I'll keep that in mind, Kevin. I'm going to take this really slow because I don't know what I'm in for. I've heard some people had sore thumbs after trying to push pieces together on one of these kits. And as it is, I jammed the corner of my thumb into something at the warehouse today and it hurts. So that'll be fun. Some killer mac and cheese this year. Sounds like mac and cheese is a thing for a lot of you. We definitely did not have mac and cheese as a side dish this year. Or any year that I remember. Okay, when I start with the feet, I guess that'd be 7 and 6. Then I work in the MG Stein for Kyle with a lifelong friend. It's been almost 30 years since the last time we've done that. Great times, nice. Seven and 6. We took the kids on a Polar Express train ride tonight. It was awesome. I highly recommend if you have one near you, do it. Nice. Which one did you do? Some of the artifact kits don't have an inner frame. I've never built one. There's definitely no inner frame. They're pretty simple. This is the instructions here. There's like a handful of pieces for each leg. Pretty simple, I think. Going Nightingale kit for my local shop, and I feel like that will be a breeze compared to this. This one, oh, the amount of detail in the RG Sasabi is nuts. I gotcha. I think I'm following. Seeing what people have been doing to these, and they look nuts with how tiny they are. I don't know how they put in LEDs. People are putting LEDs in these? It's crazy. I went to the beach to do a photo shoot with my MG Kamen Rider double Cyclone Joker. Nice. LEDs on an artifact would be nuts. Yeah, it's crazy. Micro LEDs with coin cell battery. I mean, I suppose it's possible, but definitely would take a higher level of talent than a lot of other things in the LED realm. But putting an LED at an HG is potentially challenging enough. Anybody managed to snag anything good this weekend with the sales? I didn't buy any Gunpla myself, but I did buy a bunch of film stuff, SD cards for the warehouse, new lights for filming, and things like that. So boring stuff in the grand scheme of things. I skipped the artifact kits. Those look almost as rough on the sausage fingers as the Hexagear Governors. This might be worse. I don't know. Last Sunday I was at church and I found half a Zaku tank. At church? Like you were on your phone sitting at church and found a deal on a tank, or you found half of a Zaku tank on the floor at church? Or in a pew or something? Because I want to know what church that is. I'm getting this expansion set for Barbatos on P Bandai. Nice. Peeps, hope everyone had a good turkey day. What's up, Sieg Xeon? I think Gunpla got my hands on Xbox Series S. Cool. So able to grab both AOZ P Bandai kits. I'm happy. Nice. MG Sosby for a car from the sale. Those have been popular. I think we're almost out, which is crazy because we got more of those than we've ever gotten before. We just got word on our December orders, which really will show up like January, February, and we got a whole bunch more Sosbys coming, thankfully. But last I checked, we were running pretty low on Sosby Verka. Gonna skip buying stuff for now. I got too much. My master bedroom closet is overflowing with kits. I understand that. Okay, let's see. Glad I made it this time. Usually here at the end. Glad that you were able to make it in time. How's a workspace at the warehouse now with Patrick there and Santana being full time? It's not too bad. We're not too cramped at the back, but it's definitely tighter than it was. So no new kits. Did snag a bunch of Blu-rays I wanted. Nice. Working on NG Sosby legs, which are the last part of a long build. Not much for deals this year, to be honest. I think the supply chain messes with us for a while. It definitely is. A few good things for my girlfriend. Getting her hooked on Gunpla. Nice. Yakushiki on P Bandai. Nice. Had to skip buying stuff for now. I read that one already. A table someone was selling. They gave me for free. Interesting. I want to thank Nick for sharing the hobby with everyone. Thanks, Jason. Need more Gustav Karls, definitely do. I got the RG cannon for the high new, and the expansion flight pack for the Eclipse wasn't fast enough for the perfectibility. Some good stuff there. 18 and 26 don't want to go together. Alright, so these look fairly straightforward. I think there's definitely going to be some seam lines to clean up on this thing. That's a tiny foot. PG perfectibility and the giant Lego AT-AT, nice. Box case tower that worked great for holding my runners. Had a hard time finding something like that. Nice. MG Sosby, MG Wing 0, RG Wing, and HG Kimaris Vidar from you. That's a P Bandai. Nice, Lord Tiger. Thank you. Okay, 12. $26. And 18, I guess, would be the other one. There's like no room to get the runner or the nipper in between the gate and the piece. $16. 42. Just to get a 3-level toolbox for all my modeling supplies. Nice. For free. Awesome. Let's finish Gundam Age on Blu-ray. Nice, Cody. I'm fast enough to PG for perfectibility next time it's up. Dr. Link, hello from Mexico. What's up, Dr. Link? See officially. Glad I made it on the live. Sucks my entry didn't place and repaired, but congrats to the winners. Well, congrats just for trying. I mean, I think that's winning. Winning is great, but going out there and making an effort, putting your work out there is in itself a little bit of a victory. Some of those Pokeplot kits for my kids. Time to make the little ones addicted to this hobby too. Nice, Artie. What's up, Earthig? Phil, Rick Dom. It's a cute artifact, but I couldn't keep the back gun, beam saber, whatever it is, in the back skirt from falling off. It's what glue's for, Phil. I'm really digging the colors in the Wyndham Roanoke Custom. What's up, John Moorhead? Seeing the word Wyndham remind me of the Nether Gundam, and I kind of hope that's made, even if it does look stupid. I'm not even sure what the Nether Gundam looks like. What's up, Chad Elliott? Chad, see any word on the AB Blade Liger release? I think it was supposed to be released in November, which might mean that it might not get here till December or a little bit later, depending on shipping times. But I haven't heard anything new yet. Wait for MGX perfectibility. My post broke off for 26. So things are a bit different these days. I don't know if they will remake those models. Maybe to sleep time to chat about Gundam. What's up, Brant? Windmill on legs. Interesting. Anybody doing anything extra fun with the long weekend? If you get a long weekend, I know a lot of places will close down on Fridays and stuff, or on Black Friday usually. I just got to spend the time in the warehouse and do warehouse stuff. Want to enter as many dildos as possible, and you're so right, just doing the competition is a reward in itself. Absolutely. Any word on more Vercog kits coming in? I don't remember off the top of my head. Ow. Just poked my bloody thumb. So happy you got Star Blazer Space Battleship model kits in. I was going to snag the pre-order for the 1/100 EFCFS combat support. Nice, DF. Put up the Yule tree. Nice. We gotta put up our Christmas tree. I feel like we've not been good about that the past few years. Partially because of like Black Friday being one of our busiest weekends. Usually it's like the weekend that traditionally we do it. Introduced my oldest son to VR in the Oculus Quest. He had a blast. Nice. Epcot yesterday as a family. That's cool. We skipped Epcot last time we were down there. We went a few years ago. We did a vacation to Orlando. Although I guess there's Epcot. Is there Epcot in California too? But we ended up skipping Epcot. No long weekend for me, putting in some hard work on my MG Rizzo Commander type. Nice. Local con yesterday and a build day with my club in Nashua tomorrow. Nice. What club? Zap got? That's Nashua, New Hampshire. Half day Wednesday and took Monday off too. Extended my 4-day weekend as much as possible. Nice, Artie. So Marshall material are the artifact kits made of. It looks similar to the same as polycaps. It's actually, I think it's ABS plastic, is what I heard. It's definitely just a plastic similar to the plastic in the other kits. You don't have enough room for a tree, which is both awesome and sad at the same time. Yeah, it's definitely a double-edged sword. Winterizing the house, then customizing cars for Gaslands refueled. Just got into the game, nice. Watched Arcane yesterday and highly recommend it. Don't play League of Legends and love the show, so don't think it's required. Epcot's only in Florida. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but I don't follow that. To know what club in Nashua. My third Thanksgiving tomorrow. Nice. I used to do two, because I used to do the Thanksgiving with my family, and then we'd go to my wife's mom's house, like when we were dating and stuff. I'd do Thanksgiving dinner with my family, and then I'd do it with her and her mom. That seems to have become a thing of the past lately. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll get together. You had a comic store, Northeastern Boulevard. Oh, okay, Xeon Remnants. Cool. Saw artifacts at Hobby Lobby today, and here you're building one. Yeah, I figured I'd give one a try. They seem cool. I wanted to try one. Seemed like a good opportunity to switch gears and do something a little bit different for a change. Hey Nick, do you have any kits from P Bandai that you want? Nothing of the recent releases. I thought about the Hyakushiki Crash, but decided against it. The MG Just a Cannon I would love to get though, if they ever do a P Bandai reprint of it. But I'm not holding my breath on that happening. Oh man, this is a pretty crappy. I think someone just said they broke something on 27. 26 is like the other side of it, so I gotta be careful here. Sapcloth, just gave your location to the Fetties. Nick, do you have any kids from your pal Sean is in the club yet? Yep, I know Sean. Anyone else like the HGC at Quant? I just did a snap build that might do a review of it. What do y'all think? Sure, go for it. Let's see. Come on down to the shop noon to 5 tomorrow. Tomorrow, noon to 4, I'll be packing, so I don't think I'll make it down there. Did the same. Didn't buy one, but it's great to see how interesting artifacts are. You want to know Gundam-based perfectibility? I don't. Hoping one day they reprint the MG Testament. I have to shave down the peg a bit, just the tip of it for the piece to slot in. Yeah, it seems like it might need a little help. I mean, the peg looks already a little bit deformed. Built the Rick Diaz yesterday and ran into the same problem. How do you feel about the artifact so far? It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I love the artifact kits. Can't wait for the second series to come out. What's in the second series? That. This is going to be a project. Some of the artifact pieces are keyed, like they only go in one way. I'd believe it if it was that it's like that. Store near me had the artifact kits in, but only had the high new. Sadly, we got a restock of them relatively recently. We're stocked up. Glued that part in, didn't fit at all. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be the same way here. Let's see if I can do it without cutting my fingers off. While I'm trimming this though, why don't we do the first draw of the night? So let's put a first draw for those 4 battle log kits. We'll draw a number for each. Let's put a number in the chat between, how about 1 and 1,000? 1 and 1,000. Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number, and we only ship to US addresses. And we will pick some numbers in a few minutes. Oh, and there's the numbers. Watch, this might be the night we get all winners in the first draw. It could be. In which case, I got some extra stuff. Full line of full armor Gundam, GM Thunderbolt version, Dom Tropin, Zaku 3. Do assault. Yes, Dom Tropin looked really cool. I think I might want to grab that one myself. This piece is almost like cracking or something. It's funny that these kits are kind of considered to be like for, it's supposed to be a candy toy, so you would think it shouldn't require fancy tools or skills or anything. But this is definitely more work than like your typical high grade. There we go. I've got a satisfying little click there. I think that's in, or mostly in. Grown people like candy too. In your guys' opinion, should I get the RG Astro Red Frame or the RG Wing Gundam? With Japan basic Gunpla skills are PG skill set. How my Exacted blade comes loose like that. It's not fun. It is like ABS plastic, right? Does it feel like Lego? I mean, it feels like Gunpla to me. I don't know. It might be kind of like Lego. I'm gonna draw it in here. Wow, we're up to 130. Big crew tonight. I'm gonna draw numbers shortly. The artifacts posable. They might be a little bit, but I don't think they've got a ton of articulation. We'll find out, I guess. Although someone's built one before, so maybe they can chime in. I'm gonna draw numbers in a moment, and then maybe we will shift gears real quick and do the announcements for the repaired contest winners. Any idea when you'll be receiving the Inverse Astray kit? So we've received them. The pre-orders will ship out in the next few days once we get caught up. And then they will be up for regular order on Friday. They just literally arrived like Tuesday. And we're a little bit behind on check-in and prepping things and stuff. Reminds me of building Tau from Warhammer 40k. Very similar. I'm going to go relearn all my hand painting skills, I think, once it's time to paint this sucker. Be awesome to use Gundam artifact models as proxy for 40k. Someone should make a artifact rule set or something. Change your chat to live so you don't risk missing out on the draws. Just set to live. I made that mistake once. That was a long time ago. All right. Calling time. So Aaron's message was the last one. Let's get the random number generator up. Okay, so we are going to draw 4 numbers these are all for pre-orders, so they'll ship early this week, but they're pre-orders: the Astray Red Frame Inversion, Wing Gundam Sky Zero, Ground Gundam Urban Combat Type, and the Goof Crimson Custom. So first up, for the Red Frame Inversion, 931. Second is for the Gundam Sky Zero, that's 575. Third is for the Ground Gundam Urban Combat Type, 915. And the Goof Crimson Custom, number 342. So 931, 575, 915, and 342. Let me know if we have any winners, and I'll confirm. And if not, then we will draw again in a little bit. But let's switch gears real quick and talk about the winners for Mecha Warehouse Presents Repaired. Not it yet. Bummer. Okay, well, we will draw again in another 20 minutes or so, maybe. So, switching gears. Repaired contest winners. 666 is not a winner. Not this time. It's happened before, though. So, repaired contest winners. We've got all the way up to the final 4, but we haven't announced anybody past the final 4. So I'm going to go kind of in reverse order here. And we'll do 4th and 3rd, and then I guess we'll announce 1st. Because we'll know 1st and 2nd. Yeah, cue drum roll. I should have sound effects or something queued up. Got the last time just in the wrong order. So, our 4th place winner is Salvagin. This is from TJ Valant. Pretty cool MG Buster and MG Jin build here. We've got the description on the screen if you're interested. This is a really cool build. I remember seeing this kind of at the beginning when things went in and thought, oh, welcome Steve Harvey. That's funny. I remember seeing this during the entry phase and thought it was pretty cool as I'm seeing stuff kind of come in. Well executed, and I'm a sucker for anything diorama-like, so Very cool. And I think this was actually the only top 4 that was like a top seed. So congrats, TJ, on your 4th place win there. Next up, 3rd place, we have, I guess there's no name for this one, emergency arm and leg transplant. This was Scott L. This is like a 30-minute missions kit bash, basically. Another really cool one. I'm going to be honest, though, I was a little bit surprised, just because there were so many good entries. But I didn't look at the entries as detailed as the judges did, and obviously the judges really liked this one. So, awesome work, Scott. Congrats on your 3rd place placement there. And so we got 2 left, 1st and 2nd. So I guess I should do 1st place next, because we kind of we're gonna know 1st and 2nd from there, I guess, right? Or what kit that arm came from. Yeah, it's kind of curious that it's like a gun on the arm, right? It's pretty cool. And I bet it was a pain getting that 30-minute missions kit to stand like that. Probably. Especially with that arm, getting that to stand up that way. It's pretty impressive. So, real drum roll here. So our 1st place winner is A Night in Tunisia, Justin Olson. Congratulations. This is a mega size build here. This is another one that just, it looks amazing, and you know, I had a feeling this one was going to do fairly well when I saw it. Well executed, interesting concept. Definitely got the whole repaired thing going on. And one of the interesting comments that Justin made himself somewhere, I forget where I saw it, but he made a comment about from going from last year where he basically didn't get past the 1st round, I think. Got knocked out really early in the grunt destruction contest last year to getting really far this year. He obviously didn't know he had won when he made that comment, but it's kind of amazing to see people's skills grow year to year. So congrats, Justin Olson, aka Magnus Builds, and that means the remaining entry, 2nd place, Patrick C, aka Patty Crosby, with this awesome Machining Krieger White Knight that, you know, get really well executed, awesome weathering, and I don't know, just an all around excellent build. So congrats, Patrick C, on 2nd place. So those are our top 4 placements this year. Well, I'll be reaching out probably Monday to start dealing with prize distribution and stuff like that, gift cards for the top 4, and then we will be picking the prize pool winners from you know, each of the previous rounds or whatever that I had mentioned before. Did the Wing 01 place? It did not. It didn't. I think it got knocked out in the top 16 maybe. That was an excellent build. I mean, honestly, we had 30 entries, and I feel like we had, like, you know, 28 runners for the top place. You know, like, there were a lot of good builds. There weren't a lot of builds that, like, weren't good. Like, they were all... Any build is good, any attempt at a competition is good, but there were a lot of really good builds that I thought could have gone all the way. We were pretty stacked this year, and great work, everybody. Congratulations to anybody who participated. Thank you, and I guess we will switch gears here back to building, and I'm going to text Santana and tell her to post the stories. All right. These builds are pretty sweet. Yeah, there were some amazing builds this year. Like, I feel like there weren't any, like, horrible builds. Everything was good. Everybody put in a lot of effort. And, you know, there were good builds and there were great builds. And of the great builds, it was, like, better than half of them were excellent builds. Really good stuff. And, you know, very competitive. A lot of tough choices, especially after the 1st round. So I place 15th. Is that high enough for a prize? Oh, sorry if that sounds greedy. So Jordan, we've got, I forget how many per round, but we've got it basically distributed where we got all the extra prizes from Bluefin. So the 4th place winner is going to get to pick their first 2 picks, I think, off that list. And then we're going to pick a few random people from like the top 8 and the top 16, I think, to be able to pick from that prize pool in order of placement or whatever. So should have written more for my description. That's all good. Your work stood on its own. Between that and the Haro contest, you kept me busy for a while. Awesome, Artie. I have no contest to work on. We'll have to do another skill builder on the Discord soon. There's no horrible builds because I chose to not enter. Chad. Guys, we only got only 16 likes. No, that's not true. We're at 60 likes. That sounds more accurate. Okay, so how do these go together? Oh, I see. That goes in there. Well, that's pretty spiffy. That's pretty solid. There we go, we got a leg. Pretty cool. Definitely got some seam lines to clean up later, I think, but that's pretty cool. Congrats to everyone. I was knocked out in the first round, but still fun to enter. Thanks for the compliment. First entry versus mid for contest. 2 seconds, much higher than I ever expected. Yeah, excellent work. I was confused about that sitch. Thanks for the clarification. Glad to have entered even though my build was not good. Dude, the next one could be amazing though, right? Some people definitely got I think I entered my handle wrong too. Dope. I mean Justin's a perfect example. I don't think he got past the first or second round last year, and he went all the way to first this year, so just giving things a try and then pushing yourself to do a little bit better next time. You could do tremendously better and well worth the effort. What's up, Barry? How's it going? And I think that's what matters the most with these things. Right? Winning's cool. Are people putting up numbers now? They must be behind on the stream. Current Destruction got knocked out round 1. Repaired I got knocked out round 2. Next contest round 3. Here I come. There you go, Artie. That's the spirit. And if you really think about it, round 2 for Repaired was kind of like round 3 for Grunt Destruction because the size of the contest was a little bit smaller in terms of entries. You're closer to the finals at least. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to see that Heavy Arms go further. That was badass. I agree there. I was definitely a fan. Being a fan of dioramas, it's like Chad built that one to try to woo me or something. I don't know. Believe in the Nick that believes in you. Believe in you that believes in you. There you go, David. I think next year I'm going to enter. It seems like a lot of fun. It definitely is. It's worth trying. You know, just go out on a limb, give something a try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You build something that's not going to win. Like most people, there's only one first place winner, right? Technically, we're 29 losers this time. So I couldn't find the kit I need for the build I want to do. It's a bummer. Did not have the confidence to try this contest. Can't wait to see what the next one is so I can try. Definitely check out if you're on the Discord too. We do the skill builder challenges on there. Smaller, lower stakes. And that's another good way to kind of, you know, give it a try without committing to a big one. Not having to be on the bigger stage, so to speak. The bots are inputting numbers for givers while they're not watching live. I think a lot of people are behind. We're definitely not taking numbers right now. Couldn't get the 30-minute kitchens I wanted as a base model. Bummer. Any ideas for the next contest? I'm not sure yet, Craig. I've got ideas. I had like 2 or 3 ideas this time around that I'd played with. I think we want a little bit broader and more accessible theme next year. I think Repaired was a little bit difficult for a lot of people. And so I'd like to make it a little bit more accessible, a little bit easier of a theme. But I'm not totally sure. I have plenty of time to figure it out too, I think. What do you guys do to figure out what you want to make in a kit and how you're going to do it? It's a good question for the audience here. Should also have a photo box soon, so that would help with getting a better photo. That definitely can help a lot. How you take your photo, I think, matters a ton. If your image is blurry and poorly lit, it's hard for it to do well compared to a good photo, especially in a photo contest. Essentially, when it's an online contest, photos matter. Could have the absolute best build, but if it doesn't show up good in a picture because you can't take a good picture, that definitely matters. It's intimidating for me. I've only ever panel lined a kit and put some water slides on. Yeah, Repaired was a tough one. So we might have a simpler, more accessible theme next year. I'm just not sure what that is yet. Any more Dispay 3 nippers coming in? I think our Dispay order is about to ship, which means we should have some in about a month, assuming that it ships when it's supposed to, which is a big if. Okay, 17 and 19. Why not a beginner cup? Yeah, I mean, that would be an interesting thing to do too. It's hard to enforce. Like, you gotta self-select out of something like that. Here, as well as talk about proper lighting, photo boxes, angles, etc. And here I am, excited I posted an old TV on Craigslist with a potato. I feel like there's a story there. Is the potato important? And 14. Video on how to photograph kids got me to pick up a light box. It's really improved the quality of my pics. Now if only I could remember how to properly use my DSLR. That part helps too. I think I want to do like a level 2 of that video, like talking about DSLR photos and lenses and that kind of stuff. Not that I'm an expert. Maybe I can troll the internet to figure out all the other stuff, but there's definitely another level of stuff there. Do you have an ETA on when you should be receiving the MG Virtue? So I think it's being released like end of this month in Japan. So the earliest I'd expect it would be end of December. And maybe more likely probably January sometime. Make any experience with color accuracy of Titan's Blue and Titan's Dark Blue from Vallejo? I do not. I'm not sure. I know there's a color chart. Is it like Mech 9 or something that compares colors from different sites? Which could have contestants put skills on the same kit for originality and skills. That'd be an idea. That was how some of these skill builders were. Like we would dictate which kit or which line of kits. Like a few of the display nipper storage boxes that showed off in the latest packaging revision. We're trying to get all of our ordering like better organized. We've been doing okay, but a lot of our tools and supplies and stuff, the goal was to place orders monthly and be constantly restocking. And it kind of turned into like every other month or less because I've been so busy. But I've handing that off to Kate, so it should get better. We've been like the past couple orders. She's about to do Delpy. We got I think splash paints coming up, and T-shirts and stuff. Display, the order's in process to get shipped. So we have Titan Dark Blue, and it looks more green than blue. Ooh, interesting. We have Titan Dark Blue, and it looks, yeah, I already read that one already. Next contest idea, everyone has to eat one kit, that's it, that's the contest. I don't know, that sounds a little ridiculous. Might not be the healthiest thing. You use sriracha. I think it's required. Okay, here's for a funny random question of the day then. If you had to eat a kit, like gun to your head, which kit would it be? T-shirt is one of my favorite shirts. Comfy AF. Yeah, those shirts are good. Speed eating SD kit contest. How many calories is the HG Nightingale? It's probably a lot. How about next contest is diorama with non-Gunpla model also. That'd be pretty cool. Haro, it's probably smart. Food themed kit contest would be interesting too. No grade, less mass. Artifact. You think something with small parts would make sense? Like you're gonna have to like chew a Haro? Man, this is bad. This is a bad topic. Somebody's gonna take this serious and try it or something. It's like the McDonald's warning labels on their coffee that it's hot. Don't eat kits for real, guys. Don't eat kits for real. You just saw me, I'm afraid it would go straight to my hips. Gotta eat them all. Fusion rebake. It's nice and rounded, and it's been baked. Less greasy. Train for I can chew gobstoppers. Here comes the next internet challenge. There you go. That'll be the next TikTok challenge. Too late. Deep frying it probably make it better. Speaking of deep frying stuff, I had deep fried Oreos the first time a couple months ago. That was interesting. People don't eat their kits. Slap a bunch of Mecha Warehouse mayonnaise on a kit and you're good to go. That'd probably make it better. Clearly just eat the nubs. I think you grind up the nubs and snort it for a terrific high. Don't do that either. Please don't do that either. I'm gonna get sued. Definitely a Nishin mini Gunpla if I have to eat one. This gives me an idea to get a bunch of HG Vol kits and make them look like Takoyaki. RX-79 Katsu. Optimus Prime Rib. Swatch into that question. I would go with several light hors d'oeuvres, but start with an MG pod ball and eat it like an apple. Deep fried Warriors are amazing. I love to get them at the fair every year. That's where we got them at the, was it Deerfield Fair? We decided to go this year. That was a while back though. I thought they were pretty good. I don't know if I'd go like completely out of my way for them, but they weren't bad. Amazed no one said the cup noodle kit. I'm pretty sure like everyone said the cup noodle kit. HG core Gundam might be small enough to consume. Deep fried mega stuffed are too sweet. Sometimes I put some wasabi on them. Now, are you talking about the Oreos or the kits, Gojira? We're getting into trouble now. Kits. There you go. Deerfield Fair, do you mean Junior Gardner? Did you meet Junior Gardner? I did not. I don't think. I don't like Mega Stuff Oreos. Too much stuff. Do impressions of his rambling commercials. Like the double stuff. I have semi-fond memories of being a teenager and eating like a whole package of double stuffed Oreos at once. Probably not the smartest thing. That kit seems like a build over a towel kit to help prevent parts from rolling off the table. They're definitely small parts. I don't know that they're rolling around or anything. There's a few of these are pretty small. The thing is, the small parts aren't really that small than like a small HG or RG part. It's just that they're all kind of small. Like the big parts are pretty small. Stock of Oreos has caused me to debate braving Walmart right now to go buy some. Nice. Packs of Oreos when building kits is a great pastime. Rock 101 airs commercials for Deerfield Fair every year. Junior's a rambling old man. The commercials. Ah, okay, that's why I don't know that I listen to terrestrial radio anymore. The whole fair thing was my wife's idea anyway. Late night Walmart is when all the fun people are around. Serious JD Drew Energy. 2 Hazard Oreos with the entire package of stuffing from all the other cookies in between. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. There's 3 in Walmart. Only alien radio, exactly. All right, so we still have all 4 prizes up for grabs. So why don't we excuse me, do the next draw. So let's put a number in the chat between 1 and 500 this time. Number between 1 and 500. Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. And I will pick some winners in a minute. But no, Concord Walmart gets shady after like 6 p.m. That's because we don't go out late here in New Hampshire or something. And then again, I don't think I go out like anywhere anymore. The only places I go out for shopping is like Home Depot occasionally for certain supplies and stuff. There's a question, what's everyone's favorite Christmas song? Oh, that's easy. The Night Santa Went Crazy. Gunpla Spade, you only need to post the number once. You don't need to post it a million times. It's not going to change your odds of winning. Little Drummer Boy. The Peter Griffin version of Little Drummer Boy is better. It was definitely weirdos when we first moved here and all the shops on Main Street shut down at 7 p.m. even on a Saturday. Forget a Walmart run with my sister and girlfriend at the time. The dude hit on my, at the time, 14-year-old sister. When he learned that, he then hit on my girlfriend. Jeez. Do you get your sanding paper from Home Depot? No, I got this on Amazon like 4 years ago. I bought tons of this stuff. In short season here, lucky. Walmarts are set up like the socioeconomic spectrum around here. You've got nice Walmart, ghetto Walmart, trash Walmart, then the OG Walmart. You only go to OG Walmart if you grew up in that part of town. I can't go to Home Depot and supervise, otherwise I come home with a new project. Let's see if this will fit on here. There you go. If you shave the peg way down, it fits in pretty easily. Okay, calling time. And let's draw some numbers. Okay, first number for the Gundam Astra Red Frame inversion, 372. Second number for the Wing Gundam Sky Zero, 127. Third number for the Gundam Ground Type Urban Combat Type, 483. And the Goof Crimson Custom, number 6. Wow, that's a low number. So 372, 127, 483, and 6. Let me know if we have any winners, and I will confirm. I think I put the thruster in backwards on the foot. When do those come in? Slight Control, they came in early this week. They're just not fully processed and ready for the website yet. So these pre-orders should ship in the next few days once we get caught up on Black Friday stuff and get ready to process this coming week's restocks and pre-orders and stuff. To give me RG Crossbones flashback with the tiny pieces, I'd believe it. So far so good though, pretty cool. Got 2 legs done. We do Who Came in the Closet. I need a new kit, and Astray sounds awesome. Oh, Who Came the Closest, I see. This is the artifact you're building. Yes, this is the artifact Rick Diaz. Okay, so I think it's probably arm time next. Or actually, I could probably skip and do the body. Or I should do the head. Then I can do the body. Because then the shoulders and arms will go on top of that. So 36, head would be 45 and 46. What is the articulation for the artifact, Rick? I haven't seen any yet. They might not have any. At least one word, 327. 327 was the number, though. It was 372. I've been up way too long. I hear you. I'm fried after being in the warehouse all day today, and all day yesterday. I mean, yesterday I would have been anyway, but with the Black Friday weekend, packing all weekend long. How many models have good poses, so why worry about good articulation? I think for people that are good at posing, they probably like it. But it's, I mean, you could probably make it a different pose if you wanted to get fancy with it. warehouse work will definitely suck your soul out, even if you enjoy it. It is draining work. It definitely is, like, your brain has to be on enough for everything, trying to keep track of the orders you're putting together and stuff like that. It's almost worse when I'm not really doing warehouse work, because I'm just like trying to anticipate what's going to go wrong next and solve the problem before it's a problem. And I definitely find myself like mentally fried at the end of the day. Today wasn't that bad because I wasn't trying to balance too much else on top of the like order preparation for Dylan packing today. Oh, these pegs don't want to go, do they? There we go. At 47. Yes, building while watching the build. Empty Strike Freedom full burst mode here. Nice, Spider. How is it? How far are you? Playing Nemesis with a friend? I don't even know what Nemesis is. I'm so behind the times on games. Playing KOTOR on the Switch, nice. I remember playing KOTOR when it came out on the PC. I wonder what the age range is here and what's appropriate to talk about. I think it's mostly adults. If people start throwing out their ages, though, people are going to think it's time to do another draw. Building if I didn't drop my god hands and snap them. Bummer, Dino. I'll chew that half century here. Tell people to describe their age using only like a game or a movie or song that came out in the year they were born or something. Playing around with designs, but I can't seem to get it right. Oh, I need an HG income backpack, I see. Could be in the building mood, gonna work on my HG Zaku 2. Which version of the HG Zaku 2, which kit? Bad habit of that causing that, don't I? Lion King, Speed Racer, all the teams of the NFL, Star Wars, Days of Thunder, Victory Gundam. This forward Halo 1 came out, Billy Madison. I feel like this is crazy part separation. I feel like they could have molded this thing basically in one piece. But it's 3 for the head. It's kind of crazy. Okay, 36 and 35. I got a bulb flashing on and off or something in here. Bicentennial, Kindergarten Cop. Original comes air date, that's my age minus a month. Star Trek 3, Big Trouble Little China. Old. What's going on? I just got back from bowling. I think we're all describing our age using a movie, video game, or song reference. Starting to feel really old in here. Because when people put numbers in for their age, it tends to cause accidents with the draws. And actually, this is more fun anyway. Spirited Away. It's crazy people paint these kits super detailed. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Man, I need a new bulb. It's like deciding to go on and off for a Super Bowl. Aliens, Running Man. Old enough I owned a pair of parachute pants. When Endless Waltz came out when I was born. Star Wars Episode 5. Building this thing is making me want to build like an actual Rick Diaz kit. So this is the front, that's the back. So Kill Bill was made when I was born, thought it was older, not gonna lie. Oh man, I'm feeling old. For a non-horror fan, Death Wish. I saw that in college with friends. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in high school when Kill Bill came out. So who won the contest? I had to leave for a bit. Magnus Builds, aka Justin Olson, took the first place. Patrick Crosby, I believe, had second place. Third was Scott L. And fourth was TJ Van Lant. Hopefully I got those all right. Born the same year as Total Recall, starring Arnold. Was born the year the Phantom Menace came out. Pretty much been a sci-fi guy since birth. I think it's safe to say there's a pretty good mix of ages. We got some young people, some older people, and not a ton of really young people. So I think technically the head articulates on this. That might be the only thing. Yeah, I can spin the head. Why do you use 3M? I use the 3M sanding sponges only because I bought a metric crap ton of them when I first got into the hobby. I bought like the big 20 pack boxes of the sheets, and each sheet lasts me like 5 builds, so I just have a lot, and so I haven't wanted to spend money on anything else. 30 and 34. One of these days I need to try some of the other products that are out there so I can actually recommend them, but I tend to be somewhat frugal. People too busy with their fork knives and TikTok clocks. Gunpla is to me a cement that binds us all. So not the oldest, but definitely on the old side. Just finished Sosby of our body. It's going to be massive. That is a massive kit. So random topic change. Anybody hand paint? And if you do you use Vallejo Mecha paints? And what's the thinning ratio for hand painting? I know what I need for airbrushing is the same. Do I need to treat it the same? Do I need to do something different if I'm hand painting? Wayne's World came out the year I was born. I'm a little late to that, but I had to find a stopping point in my build to Google it. Attempted hand painting it. Yeah, I definitely would have to Google what came out. I don't remember what came out the year I was born. Leo doesn't need too much thinning for hand painting. Citadel paints. Yeah, I know Citadel. I want to know what for Vallejo Mecha since I have it. Supposed to thin them? I've heard that you should. Use Vallejo and do a 1-to-1. Yeah, same here. Next easy came out that year. Okay, I don't need to Google it because I've got Cody for that. What kind of consistency should you go for, since people are saying they just thin for consistency? What's the right consistency for hand painting? I used to use, I forget the name of the line of paint, when I hand painted Warhammer minis back in the day. And it was good to go out of the bottle. Some Vallejo model color they use for hand painting. I just thin it with water until I get a consistency I like. You wet the brush, take the edge of the paint, sort of feel it out as you go. Milk. I've never painted milk with milk, so Citadel. It's not Citadel. It was some other like cheaper third party. I know it wasn't Vallejo. I forget the name of it. I remember liking how it worked though. It was good paint. I just don't remember what it was. It needs to be nice and runny, but still just retain the color. I guess I need to go buy some milk. I'm gonna pour some milk on my wet palette. See what that's like. Like when you pour milk out of the jug and you see how it runs down the side of the bottle, that is milk consistency. Okay. I think I can kind of visualize that. go. I got the back skirt. Do occasionally hand paint smaller areas of kits. Use only the cheap craft paint, acrylic paints from Walmart, and I thin the acrylic paint 50/50 with windshield wiper fluid. Works great every time. Interesting. Okay. Right arm here. So 48, 28, 29. Think of the kit so far, Nick. Pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty good. Quite a lot of detail for its size. A few things have required a little bit of extra effort, so it's definitely not a like beginner kind of model. But it's not too bad. All right, let's post up the third set of numbers because that time again. So let's put a number in the chat between 1 and 200 this time. We'll do 1 and 200. Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. And we only ship to US addresses. There's a couple comments real quick. If we're using acrylic paint, then want to use to be a panel line after, then we need to do something between, right? Yeah, you want a top coat or something. Model colors like the consistency of toothpaste. I wouldn't paint it without thinning. That dude is crazy. I feel like I missed something, Black Zero. Whose videos? What's the difference between the God Hand Ultimate Nipper and Single Blade Nipper? Pretty much just sharpness and maybe durability. The Ultimate Nippers are going to cut cleaner, and the Single Blade Nippers are going to be more durable and not as prone to break. How are the Black Friday sales so far? Good. Good. We, Thursday, Thanksgiving, when the sale went live, was our second biggest day on record. Yesterday was a solid day as well. Today's been a lot slower, but I think partially because everybody that really wanted to get in on it jumped on it really early. So the Guardian Ultimate restock soon. I think we're placing an order now. We're in the middle of placing an order, so we should have some within the next month or so, probably. You rest the blunt side of the clean single blade on the edge of a piece. It cuts pretty cleanly. What could be causing my SPN 120 God Hand nippers to rust? Probably moisture. I feel like that's kind of a cheap answer. Do you have high humidity where you are? The mech color is different than the model colors, though. Probably. But since we're mentioning the sale, I had a machine dreaming off. You think that night? I think a dive in the Digimons. Nice. Super cool previews in the upcoming big restock. The next restock's going to have the 4 battle log kits that we're giving away tonight. The pre-orders for those that we're giving away. There's some cool high grades. HG GM Sniper 2 comes to mind. I'm trying to remember what the other ones are, but there's a few juicy items in the restock coming next Friday. Sweaty hands, that could be it. We'll be carrying SMS paint at some point, hopefully. I need to see if I can get some, and I need to find room for it. We've been dealing with space issues. But yeah, so anyway, what I was going to say is that Thanks 2021 code is good all weekend long. So if you were thinking about grabbing something, you can save yourself 15%. And I think we still have codes left in all 3 categories for the additional discount codes and gift cards and stuff like that. I can't say with 100% certainty because there's still orders to pack and cards to be assigned to orders, but if that's a factor, there's most likely still discount codes left. Okay, calling time. I think we still have some good stuff left in stock. I know a few things sold out pretty fast with the sale. But there is a bunch of stuff. Okay, so first one, Astray Red Frame Inversion, number 17. Wing Gundam Sky Zero, 84. Gundam Ground Urban Combat Type, number 69. That's got to be a winner. Someone always picks that number. And Goof Crimson Custom, number 31. So 17, 84, 69, 31. Let me know if we have any winners, and I will confirm. Jobo, go. Code works on pre-orders too. It does. Just the extra discount codes won't be thrown in if it's a pre-order, most likely, because they'll be shipped later. 17, nice. Alejandro, we got one for 17, most likely. Almost 69, cool. Let me look real quick. So 17. All right, Alejandro Diaz. Okay, Alejandro Diaz was 17. Awesome. No 84s for sure. 69. Robert Higdon with 69. And just to check real quick for 31. Looks like no 31. So Alejandro and Robert, send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com or DM me on Instagram, Facebook, Discord, wherever, with your info, email, and stuff like that, and we will get those sent out as soon as we can. And we'll draw for those 2 remaining kits in, I don't know, 20 minutes or so at the end of the stream. I did not expect this to be a kit that would take me more than 1 stream. I want the goo. Hype for the restock. Got to get my hands on the ground type. If you guys do place the pre-orders, they will be shipping like immediately following all the Secret Santa stuff, or not Secret Santa. The God darn, the Black Friday sale stuff. So if you want them a little bit earlier, you can save 15%. You can jump on those pre-orders for those, and they'll go out very soon. Almost tried putting them up for the restock, but we finished checking them in late afternoon on Wednesday. I think after the restocks went up. And I just do not like the look of the artifacts. I think it'll look great when painted. I think I might try painting it on stream too, because it'll be hand painting. I gotta figure out what I want to do for that. Maybe get some help, some coaching. So yeah, that could be enjoyable. Not my cup of tea. Makes sense, Robert. But for the last 2 kits, y'all, I'm headed to bed. Have a good night. See you later. Rarasaurus Rex. It's 4 for the goop. Oh man, bummer. Just want to get with the hand paint on stream. I might. Be a fun night next Saturday. Hee. Yeah, well, most likely next Saturday we'll be finishing, I don't know, I don't know. Maybe I will finish this tonight. I got this arm, the other arm, and the backpack. I got seam line removal to do. So next week will probably be more work on this kit. I'll probably prime it off stream or something. And then paint it on stream maybe 2 weeks out or something. Brushing this might be a challenge. Yeah, I'm not going to airbrush it. I'm going to hand paint it, but I might airbrush the primer on. And these Gundam artifact kits seems like it takes a similar skill set to painting Warhammer minis. Yeah, absolutely. Like a lot of masking involved for those artifacts. Yeah, I'm definitely not airbrushing it. Be a lot of masking. I think it's gonna be hand brushing. I think it'll be fun to give that a go again. Thought about trying to get back into painting miniatures at some point. An 80s neon paint job on it. I don't know if I'd do that. Probably paint this one the red paint scheme or whatever. Paint D&D minis. Thought about it. There's some cool like samurai miniatures I was looking at one point. They were just like random miniatures some company made. I had no confidence that I got this in at the right angle. And Warhammer miniatures would be cool to do again. I enjoyed making and painting the Space Marines and stuff way back in the day. Supposed to paint today, but I ended up doing house maintenance. Bummer. Power Ranger miniatures now. I'm going to grab some of those and start painting. That's pretty cool. Been doing a Robotech scheme for my artifact. That's pretty cool too. Which artifact? I definitely do not like this wrist thing here. So this goes like this. I don't think this is better. It's angled strangely so I can tuck the bazooka under its arm. Okay, maybe it's right. I guess I'll leave it and try it. I'll probably not got into the hobby like I want to go today since we pick up a vented paint booth you got today. I feel inadequate. That's funny. At least the Gundam artifact kits for $7 a pop instead of whatever Games Workshop charges for their minis. Yeah, it's not too bad. Space Marines, but I always like the look of the Age of Sigmar troops more. Anyone actually hand-painted MGK? I live in an apartment complex and can't really do airbrush. I haven't, but I've seen people do it. Okay, 20 and 21 for the shoulders. Probably paint the apartment with an airbrush if you use a painting booth. I would agree, especially if you're painting with acrylics. I don't know if I'd want to paint lacquers in an apartment. But if you got a good booth, you could do it in the apartment. Or in fact, evens out with 40k when you consider the unit numbers. Probably true. I think they're good, especially if you don't want to paint tons of stuff. Like, I don't know that I want to like army build again with Warhammer. It gets expensive. It's a lot of painting. But I think I might enjoy putting together a few Space Marines and like painting one off at some point. All about Tau. I remember thinking Tau was cool. Oh, I'm some man with semi-simple taste and a kid, so painting's no go with a 5-year-old in the house. And I think acrylics is, as long as you have some way to not have the kid in the room when you spray, I think acrylics can be safe with the right acrylics. Like Vallejo Mecha is pretty safe. I'm fine having kids in the house. I don't know that I want them on top of me when I spray the stuff. What sprays me without a mask, but I think with Mr. Color Lacquer Thinner, yeah. So paint is always kind of risky, but acrylic in a good booth is as safe as it gets from my understanding. Yeah, like as long as they're not there while you're spraying it, I think once it settles, it should be pretty safe. I wouldn't want to spray it in the room with the kid, but I think it should be fine to spray and then, you know, while they're not in the room. Like how due to there being like nature, my local 40K lounge offers spring boost. That's cool. All white ready for paint models would be great. All white ready for paint models would be great. Gotcha. I have dual, so I paint longer kits. Can't even hand paint anything with my kid around. You just tear it apart and get paint everywhere. Now that is a problem. Even outside to me is getting me dizzy. I have a booth, but don't paint when my kid's around. Most I've done is panel line. Or maybe kid-sized respirator masks. Darth Vader voice changer or something. Always be safe and use a mask when using strong chemicals. Not a bad idea. Go, Mr. Son, safe as in he'd paint the whole house and all our stuff. Well, you can fix that with a high shelf. You can do possible things at 2 minutes flat. To me, it's really stinky. I've never painted it to me. I know some of the Mr. Color and Display lacquers I can usually smell even with the closed bottles in the warehouse. Albeit there are a lot of those bottles, but that stuff I smell a lot. I think I'm gonna do the rifle and get this arm on. He's a climber. You ever mess around with LEDs lighting your kits? I haven't, but I think I want to try at some point. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I'll probably go overboard when I do it. When I finally decide to give that a shot. I feel like it's kind of an obligation. If you have a electrical engineering degree and you do LEDs in your kit, you gotta kind of do it above and beyond. Do you need a prime Bandai kits? I do. A full face mask I use. They have LEDs made for specific kits by third-party companies. Yeah, I would go, if I was gonna do it, I would do it crazy myself and print a circuit board and assemble some sort of controller or something to time and control the lights. I want to fix my Gypsy Avenger and I've never painted. Cool, give it a try. The plastic color is horrible. That to me is strong vapors of how it works. I rarely get hiccups. I've heard a lot of people like Tamiya's paints. I haven't tried them personally, but I've heard good things. See me BMW is an awesome builder when it comes to lighting kits. Good to know. Still clamoring for the North American Gundams. I just went to my local Target and saw a mountain of them. I don't know. Any new Delphi restock incoming? Not incoming yet, but we're placing the order hopefully this coming week. So we'll hopefully have it actually incoming in the next week or so. Just got a million things going on, so it's the first time Kate's going to be placing the order for me, so it'll be interesting to see how that handoff goes. Good night, Nick, and everyone else. See you later, Robert. Looks like some Walmarts have kits, some don't. I think they're also online too on their site to ship. Someone explain to me, do you peel third-party decals like Delphi? Do they just look better? Do they go on easier? Are they sturdier? So the couple different reasons, David. Number one, Delphi's decals are definitely better than Bandai's decals. They're better decals, they're easier to apply, have less issues. Two, Bandai doesn't make decals for most kits. So if you want decals, that's like your only option is to go with third party. Otherwise, you're stuck with stickers. And so between those two, that's why the third parties end up being so popular. DKs usually take Mr. Brookssetter and softer to really stay on, whereas Delphi doesn't really require them. It's fair. Start practice sanding to get rid of nubs. Do you have any tips? Favorite sanding tools? I just use sponges. I start rougher and go finer. That's pretty much it. I'd say one of the things I wish I knew when I started is that pay attention to how long it takes, because if it starts taking you significantly longer to make progress on nubs, it means you probably have used up the sponge and need a new one, or need to clean your file or whatever tool you're using. Nick, will you be present during all of the Secret Santa Zoom calls? I will not. I might be in one or two of them. I'm hoping our moderators or our community facilitators will be able to take care of most of them, if not all of them, because some of them I think conflict with times that I can even be available. So the assumption is somebody's covering them for me. The decals, is there a guide to putting them on, a site that shows them go where, or how do you go about applying them? So most kits will tell you where to put them. If there were stickers with the kit, then often the decals are based on those stickers. Sometimes the sites or the manufacturer or the decals will have recommendations and guides. And then some, like generic caution decals, there's no guide and you just have to kind of figure it out. Which in some ways is almost more fun. I see that goes like that, so I should clean this off. You want to try printing their own decals? Curious on results. I've seen some cool custom decals. I know Delphi is awesome, but I ever looked into G Rework. Some of their designs are cool and detail looks good. I've looked into it a little bit. When I was asking around about it, the people that knew anything about it, there's a lot of complaints about the decals not actually fitting kits and stuff like that. I have access to them and might start carrying them at some point. But last time I asked about it, the feedback I got was don't bother. But I might go for it anyway at some point. Oh, I see. So this is the other half of that hand. Aha. All becomes clear. And then on the number 2 to go on around that, but now that arm is ready to go. I bought some AOZ generic decals. We'll see how that goes when I find the time. Yeah, I'd love to hear reviews and whether people like them or not. I think that's all the building I'm doing tonight. Let's do the final draw of the night. We have 110 viewers. Let's put a number between 1 and 100 in the chat. 1 and 100, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. And remember, we'll flip a coin if we get conflicts, which seem much more likely with this number of people in the chat. Hopefully we can give away these last 2 kits. Bandite is the international version of it depends. No, 50-50 was already picked. Don't worry about it. If we pull 55, we'll get to flip the Mecha Warehouse challenge coin and have some fun picking the winner. Maybe I'll keep going with this. I don't know. Maybe I should have done the skirts next. This is pretty cool though. The detail is amazing for its size. A little bit rattly. I wish the parts were a little bit tighter in the holding the legs in. I might end up gluing those before I paint it. Although I gotta decide if I want to paint like the legs out separate and then put it back together, or if I want to try to paint the whole thing assembled, which is probably easier. for coins for 22 coming. We usually sometime around the anniversary, which is in April. I think last time we had them right before, so I got to start thinking about 2022 designs for the coin, because we are very quickly approaching the time where you start working on those. Which is a little bit scary. It's amazing how fast time goes by. I wonder how many we'll do this year. I think we did, what, 100 the first year and 200 the second? So... it looks like a base for artifact. Kind of does. It's about the right size. Alright, I think I'm going to call time here in a second. And once we get these kits given away, then I can... the Omicron coin. Once I get these kits given away, then I can start working on sleeping, because I am exhausted and I gotta go back to the warehouse tomorrow. Alright, calling time. What are the coins given out for? They're not given out for anything per se. They are for Discord members, and they were like 15 bucks a pop. And so if you're a member of the Discord, you were eligible to buy one. The coin should be a little animated version of you. That would be an option. What's up, cool dude? What did I miss? Not much. We just did our... been putting numbers in for our last draw. I'm going to pick our numbers for the last... hopefully the last giveaway draw here. So, Wing Gundam Sky Zero will be number 51. And Goof Crimson Custom is number 3. So 51 and 3. Let's see if we have a 51 or a 3. Oh, no 51. Pretty sure there was no 51 or 3. Oh, Ashley Sills gets 3? Oh, I see it. Ashley Sills with 3. Nice. Scan through these. For some reason, the search did not pick it up. Oh, Keith Bishop has 3 as well, looks like. The other number is 3 and 51. So we got Keith Bishop, Ashley Sills. Looks like Keith already called heads. Let me see if there's a... just want to make sure there's no third that we're forgetting here. Okay. Is GU not streaming tonight? Thought they were. I don't know. Okay, coin time. So we'll flip the coin. I'm going to catch it, drop it on the back of my hand. If I drop it, I have to start over. Hopefully this doesn't kill my thumb. I jammed the end of my thumb into some metal at the warehouse today. Looks like we got tails. So heads was Keith. So Ashley Sills is our winner. Congratulations, Ashley. You can send me a DM or an email at or you can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com, and we will get that prize out to you. I'm going to pick one more number now for that Wing Gundam Sky Zero and see if we can get somebody else. We're not going to pick numbers again, but I'm going to draw one more number against that set since there was no 51. 97. Do we have a 97? No 97. One more try. We already had 3. We just hit 3 again. Crazy. So let's give the Sky Zero to Keith Bishop. Since Ashley's already getting the other one. I think that works out well. So Keith and Ashley, send me an email, support@mechawarehouse.com, or DM on any of the platforms we're on, and we'll get those prizes out. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations to all of our repaired winners that we announced tonight. We'll be contacting you guys shortly. Thank you all for hanging out tonight, watching the stream, all that good stuff. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you see our stream next week. We do this every week pretty much, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Give away some cool stuff. We got some really cool stuff in queue that was donated for giveaway prizes. And yeah, take advantage of that. Thanks 2021 this weekend. And see you all next week. Matt Morris, any discounts tonight? Thanks 2021. Black Friday sale all weekend. 15% off. Take advantage of it. See you all next week. Have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you all. I am out.